Behind me sits a 2008 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD crew cab short box. Now, underneath the hood is the 6.6 liter LMM Duramax diesel. There's an Allison 1000 6-speed automatic that backs it up. 11.5-inch rear end with 373 gears behind that. I've owned this truck for about 2.5 years, 2 years or so. I just picked up a 2020 AT4 HD, so it's time to let this one go since I don't have enough room in the garage for both of them. So I'll give you a quick overview of this truck and what you can expect. Now, from the outside, this truck is just about stock. There's really nothing that's been done to it, save for these aftermarket headlights with a black background. They just have a really nice look to them. Has the chrome front end. As far as wheels and tires go, it has Mickey Thompson 20x10 Classic 2s with Nitto 420 tires. I believe the size is 305/50/20. Real nice, smooth riding combination. Down the side of the truck, you can see that the windows have been tinted. It is a crew cab. This is a very clean body with zero rust. This is Southern truck. Has the Longhorn Fab Shop traction bars, and way underneath, you probably can't see it, it has a fast lift pump as well. Like I said, very clean body. There is zero rust on this truck. If this thing was up north, this would be all rotted out. But again, very clean. Coming around the back, there are a few dings on the rear bumper. It looks like somebody must have backed into something. Maybe a shopping cart hit the bumper. Right here is the worst of it. Really not too bad, but just something to be aware of. Has the tonneau cover on the back. Has a black exhaust tip on it, 4-inch exhaust straight all the way through. There's a little itty bitty muffler that's underneath. There's the exhaust right there. Traction bars. Again, just kind of looking down the bottom of the rocker, this truck is solid. Coming around to the inside, this truck's pretty clean. I mean, it needs to be vacuumed out and stuff. I believe this is considered an LT2. It has the full floor console, bucket seats. Now, this is a leather cover. This is not the original upholstery, just the cover that goes over it. It does have cloth seats underneath. Has a Pioneer stereo with CarPlay. Little USB guy is hidden right inside that port there. Kind of see the gauges. It does have 225,000 miles on it. No check engine lights. There's a boost and a pyrometer gauge over there. Again, got the full console, cup holder, storage, and all that good stuff. Now, let's take it for a quick drive. Truck is a two-wheel drive, and right out of the gate that kind of turns a lot of people off. But first, you got to kind of stop and really ask yourself the question, how often do I really need four-wheel drive? Well, for me, I live in the South. I live in Tennessee, where it hardly ever snows. Furthermore, this is a lower truck, so I'm really not going to take it in the mud bogs. I'm not going to sling it through the mud and just go off-roading with it. It's a street truck. Guess what? You can haul a trailer with this truck, no problem at all. You can commute with this truck, no problem at all. You can go to the drag strip, you can have fun. It's a sporty truck. It's lower to the ground. Do you need four-wheel drive? Absolutely not. And hey, the price savings over this truck being a two-wheel drive versus a four is pretty significant. So that's one thing to factor into your decision when you're purchasing a truck. Now, you absolutely can't beat the response and the acceleration of a tuned LMM. This is a very simple recipe. Like I told you a little bit earlier, 3-inch downpipe, 4-inch exhaust, cold air intake, fast lift pump, and some really good tuning from PPEI. This truck, well, to put it simply, it just scoots. On the dyno in the 5th tune setting, this thing puts down 490 horsepower to the wheels, and I believe the torque number is somewhere around 950 to 960. It just makes for a really responsive, really drivable combination. It gets out of its way in a hurry. Now, let me tell you, you can get up to the speed limit in no time at all, and if you keep your foot into it, well, you're deep into speeding ticket territory, my friend. truck averages about 19 and a half in just kind of your everyday commuting. If you go out on the highway and you don't go like 85 or 90, you can actually get probably about 20 miles to the gallon. That's the other benefit of having a lower two-wheel drive truck. You know, when guys lift these things up and put massive, heavy, big, giant mud tires on these trucks, well, guess what? That's a lot more rotating mass that the truck has to push. Eats up fuel. So by having a lower truck on a respectable size tire, well, there's just less mass, less resistance, better fuel mileage.